Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Greetings from a fresh start that holds the potential to alter your life beyond your wildest dreams. I am not just a speaker. I am also a guide, and I am here today to share with you a potent practice that, when followed every morning, will lead to unmatched success and fulfillment. Your life will never be the same if you listen to this every morning. Imagine having a clear mission, resolute determination, and a sense of purpose every morning when you get up. Your attitude, your behaviors, and ultimately your outcomes are shaped by the first words and ideas that cross your mind in the morning. You may set yourself up for success and connect yourself with your aspirations by setting aside a little amount of time each morning to listen to inspiring, uplifting content. Together, let's acknowledge the significant influence of beginning each day with intention and attention as we set out on our journey. I'm going to share a practice with you that goes beyond positive thinking. It involves rewiring your brain to overcome setbacks, grab hold of possibilities, and remain dedicated to your goal despite setbacks. However, we shouldn't undervalue how easy this technique is. When simple tasks are continuously carried out, they frequently result in the biggest transformations. By dedicating yourself to this practice every morning, you are making an investment in your own development and laying the groundwork for a productive, upbeat, and forward-thinking day. Thus, let us approach the specifics of this life-changing morning routine with open minds and hearts. Together, let's embrace this effective practice, knowing that we are putting ourselves in the best possible position for success, happiness, and fulfillment by beginning each day with intention. The finest scientist to have ever lived is Isaac Newton. In his senior years, he was questioned about how one guy could have had such a profound impact on science. In other words, success starts when you use your power of choice and utilize it to take systematic and purposeful control over the thoughts you have in your conscious mind. His response was straightforward but profound: by thinking of nothing else. Most individuals spend their lives sort of sluggishly, preoccupied with their everyday tasks and entirely engrossed in a stream of chaotic ideas. This phenomena is undoubtedly familiar to you from times when you get in your car and drive to work or another location while completely absorbed in your thoughts and hardly remember the route. Many of your daily activities and interactions take place in a hazy state of consciousness, as if you're in some kind of mental fog and can't quite recall the exact sequence of events. Sometimes we intentionally utilize this obsession to distract ourselves from thinking about aspects of our lives that we would rather not discuss or face. Other times, it's just automatic, since our mental processes have grown accustomed to a particular behavior after operating in a certain way for a long period. Only in moments of terror or startlement, like when someone cuts us off in traffic or takes us off guard, do we momentarily awaken. However, we rapidly restore our calm and go back into the cozy, gentle flow of waking lethargy, where our thoughts are constantly jumbled together with feelings and pictures. Now, in order to reach your full potential, you need to live a more mindful life and become more aware, awake, and alert. To go in the direction of your choice, instead of circling around like most people do, you need to exert more control over your cognitive processes. You start the process of awakening by thinking back on your life, past, present, and future. As a consciousness practice, picture yourself as someone who is here on earth to do great things with your life, to become a remarkable individual, and to significantly impact your planet. Imagine that everything in your life is a part of a larger, well-thought-out plan that has your best interest at heart, and that each experience and situation is a crucial component of a larger picture, the outline of which you can only start to see when you take a step back and begin to view your life from a higher or more distant perspective. Assume that whatever your circumstances or challenges may be right now, they are teaching you something you need to know to keep going in the direction of the amazing life that lies ahead of you. From this vantage point, you can see that every event can be beneficial if you choose to consider it as a chance for personal development and self-control. Now, in a clear, collected, and upbeat manner, reflect on how each event and circumstance in your past may have been meant to teach you a lesson at that precise moment, enabling you to continue on your path to the amazing life that is ahead of you. Imagine that there was no other way that the things that happened in your life could have happened, particularly if you were mostly living on autopilot. You will start to acquire a philosopher's viewpoint as you take a moment to consider the amazing and intricate web of connections that have brought you to this point in your life. What is referred to as a sense of coherence, an outlook, and the conviction that everything in your life has a purpose and fits together will be superimposed upon your reality. You will start to develop a feeling of destiny, which is the definitive sign of potential greatness if you view your life as a sequence of experiences and events working together to accomplish some lofty objective or significantly advance humanity. It is your responsibility as a human being to take charge of the internal and exterior facets of your life and organize them around a topic of your choosing. Making a connection with the universe's unchangeable mental laws allows one to accomplish this. Real and long-lasting success stems from living your life in accordance with these fundamental ideas. Expectations. Law is the first law. It's amazing how things always work out for the best in our lives when we have faith that they will. It functions similarly to pure, unadulterated magic, providing us with a kind of magic wand that allows us to draw a variety of fascinating and fruitful events into our life. People who have developed this ability and consistently, consciously, and actively work on it accomplish incredible feats. Many individuals see life circumstances that, to an astute few, provide nearly limitless potential with suspicion and negativity. But those who are upbeat and hopeful, and who confidently anticipate success, outweigh the majority by a wide margin. As long as they can keep it up, they go into each day expecting the best, and that is exactly what they get. The law of subconscious activity is the second law. According to this law, your subconscious mind will accept without inquiry any notion or thinking that you accept as real in your conscious mind. Your subconscious will get to work right away to make it a reality, causing all of your thoughts, feelings, behaviors, and even body language to follow a pattern that is congruent with your main objectives and ideas. Spend some time every day thinking only good and inspiring thoughts. Remember that everything you put enough and solid emphasis on will eventually come to pass and manifest in the world. This is an exercise that you can do. Write down everything you would like to see happen in your life on a piece of paper. Jot down everything you can think of, including travel, prosperity, excellent relationships, health, and recognition. Allow your creativity to flow. The difficult phase is about to begin. For the next 24 hours, focus solely on the items on your list and avoid critiquing, denouncing, griping, or criticizing anything. Test your ability to focus solely on your desires for an entire day by seeing how strong your will and character are. You will gain a clear understanding of your current developmental stage, as well as the amount of work still to be done. As I thought back on the biographies and experiences of well-known individuals, I couldn't help but notice the unifying theme that they all have. They all appeared to possess or grow an unflinching faith in their capacity to conquer any challenges and achieve remarkable heights. They appeared to have abilities beyond those of the average individual because of their belief or conviction. They persisted in accomplishing amazing feats, frequently defying expectations from people around them and doing it against all difficulties. Other than wanting to explore the world, I had no real purpose or ambition when I graduated from high school and started hopping around from job to job. I went into reaction mode, just like most people do, and attended to my emotional and physical demands as well as my surroundings. I thought that was all there was to it. I came to the unconscious realization that my current state of knowledge and activity represented the boundaries of my potential. I reasoned that my best course of action was to respond sensibly and constructively while attempting to avoid making any blunders. I came to see that there was a secret aspect of success that I was overlooking as I studied more about the mental rules that control our actions and dictate our results. The more I realized how important self-concept is and how our belief system dictates everything we do outside, the more I felt like I was getting close to finding the key to unlocking the lock. After learning what human potential meant, I came to the conclusion that if the likes of you and me are only utilizing 10% or less of our potential for success, then the remaining 90% or more must be hidden in abilities we haven't yet fully investigated. I came to the conclusion that in order to fully utilize my potential, I would require the access codes necessary to access and utilize these immense talents. When utilized effectively, your subconscious mind can help you go closer to realizing your dreams and goals faster than you ever would have thought possible. Beyond your wildest dreams, you can achieve your goals and aspirations. Your subconscious mind has the power to create and destroy, for good or bad. Depending on how you use it, your subconscious mind can make you a prince or a poor. You have to be able to access your subconscious mind whenever you want and use it wisely and productively if you want to realize your full potential. I'll give you an example to help you understand this. My lawyer showed me his office recently. He led me into the typing room where a number of secretaries were typing court documents and letters. Every one of them had a little computer attached to it that was available to everyone. As we were leaving the room, he told that the computer setup they had bought around 2 years prior had cost them and their partners over $100,000. He informed me that upon its installation, every secretarial staff member was instructed on the usage of the computer to enhance both the volume and caliber of legal work they could generate. He added that all of the original secretaries had left or moved on to other things over time. One by one, they were replaced with inexperienced legal secretaries without any computer skills. Nobody had time to teach these new secretaries how to make the most of the computer system because they were all so busy. Our secretaries were now utilizing the computer as an upgraded typewriter, typing one letter or document at a time, spending many hours creating what the small computer could generate in a matter of minutes, rather than using it for sophisticated information retrieval and word processing. Regretfully, the majority of people resemble such secretaries. They labored daily with their thoughts, using their sophisticated mental processors just for the most basic tasks, and then they ask themselves why their labor is so difficult and why they appear to create so little. I used to think that the only way to make more money was to work longer hours and do more dishes when I was doing the dishes. In the end, I discovered that the notion that increasing your hours worked and exerting more energy is a fruitless endeavor. I discovered that the best way to accomplish my goals was to work more intelligently, relying more on my brain abilities than on my physical ones. Individuals who are successful have mastered the art of balancing their conscious and subconscious thoughts, which enables them to achieve their goals more quickly and with less effort. This realization altered my life's course and the direction in which I directed my efforts. Like a huge memory bank, your subconscious mind keeps a permanent record of everything that occurs to you. Your body temperature, regular breathing, and heart rate are all maintained at 98, 6 degrees Fahrenheit by its homeostatic impulse. Additionally, it maintains mental equilibrium by guiding your thoughts and behaviors to be consistent with your prior deeds and words. Your subconscious mind, which houses all of your regular thought and behavior patterns, is where all of your habits are kept. It attempts to keep you in your comfort zones as it has learned them all. Your subconscious mind causes you to feel uneasy, both mentally and physically, when you attempt to do anything new or unusual or alter your old patterns of conduct. To develop and step beyond of your comfort zone, you have to be prepared to initially feel awkward and uncomfortable. If achieving success is worthwhile, then it's also worthwhile to make mistakes initially until you get the feel of it and establish a new comfort zone at a greater degree of proficiency. Use the visualization and affirmation approach I outlined earlier to assist you program your subconscious mind with positive thoughts and beliefs that will help you achieve the achievement you desire. Keep in mind that you can achieve your objectives and ambitions by using the power of your subconscious mind. Program your subconscious mind with this method, then have faith in its ability to make positive changes in your life. You may feel uncomfortable or frightened when you approach someone of the opposite sex. Apply for a new job, renew your driver's license after a number of years, look for new clients, take on a new and demanding project, or in other situations that put you beyond of your comfort zone. Superior people always strain themselves beyond their comfort zones, which is a key distinction between them and non-leaders. They understand that complacency is the worst enemy of innovation and opportunities for the future, and they are acutely aware of how easily a person may fall into a rut in any area of their life. You have to be willing to experience discomfort and awkwardness initially if you want to grow and step outside of your comfort zone. If something is worthwhile, it is also worthwhile to attempt poorly at first until you get the feel of it and establish a new comfort zone at a higher proficiency level. This is an effective method for programming your subconscious mind. Envision yourself heading to a cinema to watch a thrilling adventure film. 10 minutes before the last film is supposed to end, you go into the theater. You go into the cinema, take a seat, and watch the final 10 minutes of the film rather than waiting in the lobby. You witness the resolution of the main character's issues, the progression of the plot, and what happens to each character at the film's conclusion. After that, you go back and watch the entire film from start to finish when the next screening starts. This time, though, you unwind and see the film with objectivity rather than being engrossed in the drama and tension as the story develops. You take the time to enjoy the conversation, the photography, the connections between the scenes, and the progression of the story. Knowing how it ends makes you feel considerably less nervous and emotional than you would have if you hadn't watched the previous 10 minutes. Instead, you feel at ease and at ease. You program your goals and your new self-perception into the deepest recesses of your subconscious mind using this very same technique, allowing them to take root and become independent. The emotional element is really important. When you combine relaxation with a composed, self-assured, anticipatory attitude, your subconscious is stimulated, leading to quick transformation. Here's a 5-step procedure that will help you apply this strategy and reach any desired state of mind, body, or spirit. Step 1. Express and confirm what you want to happen. You might confidently and calmly say, "This situation will be resolved happily and to the benefit of all involved." For example, if you are dealing with someone else's problem, your statement should be a clear description of the desired outcome without worrying about the details or the process. Step 2. Clearly see the result you want to achieve in this circumstance. Imagine that the conclusion brings you and all the parties concerned happiness and harmony. It will take focus and work to do this. Step 3. Give your affirmation and vision an emotional touch by imagining how you would feel if everything worked out amicably. Step 4. This is the process's catalyst. Give the situation your full release. Simply let it go, just like you would if a trusted person assured you that it would be taken care of and you didn't need to worry. Realization is the 5th step. The degree to which you have entirely let go of any worries about the result and turned your attention elsewhere determines how this solution, the realization or manifestation of your desire, appeared in your external environment. Higher consciousness is experienced in this state of calm, confident expectation that things will work out. This is called prayer by religious people who claim that prayer is the ultimate affirmation. Whatever name you give it, this condition of consciousness, which Ralph Waldo Emerson described as being in tune with the infinite, is remarkably reliable. Now that our conversation is coming to an end, let's consider the transformational potential of beginning each day with intention and attention. Your life will never be the same if you listen to this every morning. You may create a purposeful, upbeat, and forward-thinking day by spending those valuable early moments of the day consuming uplifting and inspirational information. Make a commitment to incorporate this practice into your everyday routine as soon as you depart from this event. Recognize that the foundation of your success is made up of the things you hear and the things you think about every morning. You are aligning yourself with the best version of yourself and programming your mind for success when you make the decision to listen to inspirational content every morning. But keep in mind, my dear friends, that change takes time and effort. With steadfast dedication, adopt this morning routine and observe how it starts to transform your thinking, improve your behavior, and move you closer to your objectives. You have a chance every day to reaffirm your resolve and rekindle your enthusiasm for your goals. I appreciate you giving me the opportunity to share this effective technique with you. I hope you keep listening each morning and find courage and motivation in these deliberate minutes of attention. As you harness the power of a purposeful morning routine, may your future be one of success, fulfillment, and unending delight. Proceed with courage and conviction, knowing that you are creating the groundwork for an incredible life of success and happiness by beginning each day with intention. The music you choose to listen to each morning has the power to set the stage for your success.